Attention! If this specific letter shows up in your household mailbox, do not ignore it. This urgent update is for every person in the United States who relies on a Social Security check, whether that's retirement, SSI, SSDI, or survivor benefits. Right now, a massive mailing operation is underway from the government, sending essential notices to millions of people. A huge number of retirees and beneficiaries haven't fully grasped the meaning of these documents or the critical reasons they've been sent. While some of this mail is just standard info, other pieces demand your quick focus. Overlooking them might result in paused deposits, smaller monthly amounts, or a total halt to your funds. In this video, we'll walk through exactly what's going on, the purpose behind this wave of correspondence, which groups are being targeted, and the key facts every recipient must know to safeguard their financial stability and avoid panic. For the last few quarters, the agency managing these benefits has been conducting system-wide refreshes of its files, payment networks, and qualification assessments. These internal shifts touch everyone: retirees, individuals on SSI and SSDI, survivors, and even certain veterans who get connected payments. Legally, the administration must inform people of these actions in writing. That's the core reason so many envelopes are hitting mailboxes at this moment. They aren't arbitrary, and they aren't designed to frighten you. They are formal messages intended to verify data, fix file errors, or alert you to modifications that could influence your regular benefit deposit. A primary driver for this mailing surge is the verification of financial status and continued eligibility. Programs like SSI are grounded in need. When the system gets fresh data from IRS filings, other government bodies, or federal databases, it has to cross-check those details against its current records. If any discrepancy appears, even a minor one, a notice goes out asking for explanation. For instance, a slight uptick in your savings account interest, some freelance earnings, or a single unexpected deposit could initiate a check. This doesn't instantly imply an error on your part, but it does mean the office requires confirmation to proceed. Another huge factor is confirming contact and payment details. Recently, there's been an increase in scams aimed at elders and their benefit streams. To shield people, the department is revalidating its records. Certain letters ask you to affirm your current home address. Others question whether the banking details they have are still valid and truly yours. These safeguards aim to stop money from going to incorrect recipients, but if you disregard the letter, it can put your upcoming payments in a holding pattern. There are also notices linked to annual inflationary increases and payment recalculations. When adjustments are made, particularly at the start of a new year or after an audit of your work history, you get a paper statement. Some folks notice a modest boost. Others see zero difference, and a few may find a decrease due to shifts in earnings, shifts in Medicare costs, or corrections for past overpayments. The document breaks down the math behind your new amount. Many seniors feel a spike of anxiety seeing formal government mail, but frequently the notice is purely informational. It's also critical to know that some correspondence is tied to reviews of excess payments. Overpayments occur when the agency disburses more funds than someone was qualified to get. This can stem from various situations: late reporting of an income shift, a clerical mistake, or an alteration in household status. Once identified, the law requires the beneficiary be notified on paper. The notice states the sum and the cause. While this is undoubtedly stressful, keep in mind that you typically have choices, like setting up a gradual payback schedule or applying for forgiveness if the error wasn't yours and repayment would create a severe burden. For those on disability benefits, letters may concern ongoing medical reviews. These evaluations are a standard component, meant to confirm someone still meets the health standards for SSDI. Not everyone is reviewed simultaneously. Some are scheduled periodically based on the medical prognosis. A letter might request recent doctor's records or simply notify you that a review is commencing. Getting this notice doesn't signal an immediate end to your deposits, but it does mean the assessment clock has started ticking. Older adults who've had any recent life event are far more likely to get a letter. This covers people who relocated, switched banks, began or ended casual employment, entered or exited a marriage, or lost a husband or wife. The program depends on precise data, and life changes frequently necessitate updates. When the system flags a potential alteration via other channels, it dispatches a letter to confirm the facts. Another category includes those enrolled in both Social Security and Medicare. Medicare costs, especially for medical insurance and prescription drug coverage, are commonly taken straight from the benefit payment. If there's a shift in premium costs, income-based fee changes, or plan status, a notice is sent clarifying how that subtraction impacts your net monthly amount. Many elders see a reduced deposit and are left baffled. The letter exists to clarify the why. It is absolutely vital for recipients to recognize that genuine official communication comes via postal mail, not random calls, texts, or emails. Con artists routinely exploit fear by impersonating agency staff and pressing for rapid action. Authentic letters from the government do not threaten jail time, do not request retail gift cards, and do not insist on immediate phone payments. Understanding this distinction is a major defense against deception. When the envelope arrives, the top priority is to engage with it. Even if the terminology seems dense or daunting, the notice generally contains a plain summary of what's needed and a due date if you must reply. Some mail is purely FYI, while other pieces ask for paperwork or verification. Spending time to thoroughly comprehend the letter can stop far more significant issues down the line. Relatives and close helpers have a key part to play here. Many seniors feel swamped by bureaucratic documents. A trusted individual assisting with reading and interpretation can change everything. Decisions in this arena impact monthly cash flow, housing security, and medical access. That's why these notices carry such weight. In the following segment, we'll dive into the specific varieties of letters, the precise steps to take upon receipt, how to answer securely and properly, and what to do if something in the notice seems incorrect. Comprehending these documents is among the most effective strategies to defend your benefit stream and dodge unneeded anxiety. Stick around because what comes next will equip you to stay protected, knowledgeable, and in command of your financial support. Now that we've clarified the why behind this mailing campaign and the profiles most likely to be affected, we must zero in on the practical actions to take when the letter lands in your box. For countless older Americans, spotting that official envelope can trigger worry, but knowing the correct procedure can transform that nervous energy into assured control. These communications exist to convey details, not to penalize or startle. Handling them appropriately is how you shield your monthly income and long-term security. Step 1, and the most crucial, is to open the notice promptly and read every word meticulously. Numerous complications arise purely from postponement or from assuming the worst. In truth, some letters are mere announcements detailing an adjustment, a routine check, or a record update. Others may solicit information or proof. The document will spell out its intent even if the language feels stiff or complex. Reading it slowly prevents mix-ups. After absorbing the content, determine whether the agency wants you to do something or is just keeping you in the loop. Certain letters demand no reply whatsoever. They might detail a new payment total, an annual inflation boost, or a change in your Medicare deduction. Here, the notice is purely for your awareness. Other letters, however, seek validation of earnings, evidence of your living situation, health updates, or bank account specifics. These usually come with a reply by date. Missing that window can lead to postponed funds or a temporary freeze, making timely action non-negotiable. If the notice requests details, respond truthfully and in full. The administration isn't laying traps. The objective is to guarantee payments align precisely with regulations. If your income has changed, reporting it honestly can avert larger troubles later, such as overpayments you'd need to return. If they ask for documents, assemble them diligently, ensuring copies are legible. Maintaining an organized personal file makes this task far simpler. A frequent worry is the fear of messing up the response. Remember, seeking assistance is permitted and even wise. Trusted family, caregivers, or officially appointed representatives can help interpret and answer letters. Some seniors struggle with forms, tiny text, or bureaucratic jargon. Getting support doesn't endanger your benefits. In fact, it often guarantees the reply is accurate and comprehensive. Timing is another key element. These letters typically specify a response window, maybe several weeks, or a concrete date. Replying early is always superior to cutting it close. An early reply grants processors time to handle your info and pose follow-up queries if required, all without disrupting your cash flow. Delaying too long can trigger automated system actions, like withholding a payment until matters are settled. Always keep duplicates of anything you submit. This includes forms, letters, and supporting papers. A basic folder for all your benefit-related mail can be a lifesaver if confusion or a disagreement ever arises. Having your own records makes it easy to show what you provided and when. Jotting down the mailing date of your response is also smart. It's equally important to internalize that not every letter signals bad news. Plenty are part of standard cyclical reviews. Ongoing disability checks, income verifications, and address confirmations are normal system operations. Receiving one doesn't auto-cancel your benefits. It just means the agency is maintaining accurate files. Staying calm and informed prevents extra stress. Where you need particular vigilance is regarding fraud. Scammers prey on uncertainty about government notices. They might call or message, pretending to follow up on a letter and demanding urgent payment or private details. Real agency communications don't use threats to force instant action, and they don't solicit sensitive data through unexpected calls or digital messages. If something feels high pressure, menacing, or just off, pause and verify before doing anything. For those who get an overpayment notice, emotions can surge. Seeing a demand for money back is scary, especially on a tight budget. Read these notices carefully and remember that pathways forward usually exist. Overpayments aren't always the beneficiary's fault. Often you can arrange a manageable repayment schedule or request a waiver if paying back would create genuine financial strain. Ignoring it, however, exacerbates the problem. Responding and seeking explanation is always the wiser route. Notices about benefit cuts or suspensions are among the most serious and need swift attention. These typically explain the rationale and include info on your right to challenge the decision. Beneficiaries can appeal many agency determinations if they suspect a mistake. Appeal deadlines are strict, and missing them curtails your options. Grasping this right is fundamental for protecting what you receive. For SSI recipients, letters often center on income, assets, and household composition. Minor changes can sway eligibility and payment sums. This is why reporting alterations quickly and correctly is so vital. Letters are frequently sent when the system receives new data and requires confirmation. Answering properly helps keep payments accurate and uninterrupted. It's also beneficial for seniors to periodically review their own situation even before any mail arrives. Knowing what income you've reported, what life events have happened, and what data the agency has can make responding much smoother. Staying organized cuts fear and confusion when official post arrives. Family and caregivers should appreciate that these letters can be emotionally taxing for elders. Patience, clear communication, and reassurance are powerful. Many older adults fear losing independence or economic safety. Helping them see these notices as part of a system designed to deliver support can soften that fear. By understanding the why and mastering the how, seniors can protect their income, sidestep avoidable problems, and preserve their peace of mind. Staying informed and proactive is among the strongest methods to secure these essential benefits. These payments are a vital lifeline for millions, and treating them with informed seriousness helps ensure they continue delivering stability for the long term. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please hit the like button. It truly supports our work here, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel for more vital updates like this one.